Hello darling, my name is Penny Parker from Marvel Rivals and welcome back to another episode of Oh my god, I finally finished that project. Jesus Christ.
It's been 84 years.
As of writing, I have just released my Borderlands video that I spent an ungodly amount of time editing.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
That's too damn bad! You keep
editing.
But it was a fun project nevertheless. As tedious as it was, I still do look forward to the next time that I lock myself in the room and make something I can be proud of.
I think I wanted to go insane. Will probably lead to something good.
Today I'm talking about something that I think affects a decent amount of the trans community and I rarely see spoken about. So, let's talk about childhoods. There's a reason I'm back on MW3. I need to keep it on theme.
Okay, well, are you getting hacked? You're getting hacked.
This one does start very serious, but I will bring it around, I promise. It wouldn't be a Penny video if I wasn't trying to make light out of a very sad situation. Childhoods are a tricky and confusing mess, even for those that have been blessed with a good situation or a nice household, but as a trans person, there's an extra level of disconnect. Growing up and realizing you were in the wrong body, whether you was aware of it or not, is a horrifying ordeal. And while I could cite many examples, I think something that describes it best is CO2 Goldie's most recent video.
You ever boot up your old Wii or 3DS or whatever and get jump scared by pre-transition you? Maybe saying jump scared isn't actually my reaction. I feel this innate disconnection instead of any sort of anger or surprise. I'm staring at him and he's staring at me, but it feels as if we're miles apart, and despite this being literal proof in front of me, I refuse to believe that I made this in my own image.
I think the best way I can describe this is grief. In retrospect, regardless of if things were good or bad, the fact remains that for a period of all of our lives as trans people, we had to exist and experience life in a body that just wasn't ours. I mean, it was, but it wasn't correct. The whole born in the wrong body thing is a whole nother conversation, but you get what I'm trying to say. Whether you realized at 8 or 18, you still had some time where you were socialized and treated as the gender that you were assigned at birth. This means two things. Firstly, you were treated in ways and held to expectations that were not correct. You were forced to abide by social norms that you never should have fitted into.
What'd your mum say about wearing the tights? Are you in trouble?
And secondly, being raised as the gender you were assigned at birth, you know, being forced into that box, having to watch Cars 2.
Extremely dangerous.
What are you up to now, Professor?
Hey man, this look pretty good, man. Where your clothes at?
Who can say where the road goes?
Instead of Barbie. That's so stereotypical.
I hear the birds on the summer breeze.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Mom, will you wash my back? So come up with me, I'll take you high. That bring
Fuck Cars 2, by the way. I hate you. I hate you so much.
Know your fucking place, trash.
Anyway, because you were busy living life as someone else, you missed out on what people of your true gender got to experience. While others painted their nails and learned hopscotch, you got told to stop sitting, walking, and talking like that. Which I'm sure those words 100% hit with some of you. So while others played football and, I don't know, what's male euphoric behavior? Surprisingly, I don't know because, you know, But to start with the first one, the socialization, I have spoken a lot about the topic of how you are expected to act both as a trans person and as a woman, and honestly, a transition is a transition for a reason, and while often when people say that, they are referring to physical changes that you are likely to experience, you know, be patient, you're not going to grow double D's overnight, but it equally applies to your mentality. I think the mental changes have been equally, if not more, of a change for me since starting HRT than the physical ones. It's hard to be as insecure when you literally have cis female hormones pumping through you in your area. That sounded, I was making a Death Grips joke.
Sure, buddy.
As my emotions, mannerisms, wants and needs have changed, and I slowly deprogrammed the voices of people telling me, you know, how I'm supposed to act, my femininity became solidified until it got to a point where I could make a video like this one, which if you go back and watch videos from only a few months ago, it's clear I'm not really there yet. Just a quick aside, when I say deprogrammed the voices of people telling me how I'm supposed to act, I am referring to mainly two things. Firstly, friendships and how my pre-transition friends want me to be. By the way, if they are friends, they won't care and they'll probably just stick around anyway because they like you as a person. But also relationships. Relationships can be a weird one, especially if it's the same relationship from pre-transition. Speaking from an AMAB perspective, we are taught, or at least socially reinforced, that we have to act a certain way as a partner in order to provide and be valuable as people, which is an attitude that I very much carried over. Well, at least tried to. Yeah, it turns out the whole, oh, I was born a boy, so I must be a mask thing just doesn't work. Look, I tried, I got the carabiner, I fully tried, but I'm just a femme. And I'm glad I can accept that now. Most of what I'm about to say about relationships can be broken down into one phase. We are both women, or we are both men. It's easy to carry your socialization with you and do what I did of like, oh well, I was born a man, so I guess I'm the mask, which is literally just a sugar-coated version of believing you aren't enough of a real woman, but go off, I guess. You don't have to be the mask or the femme because of what you were assigned at birth. You are you in spite of your socialization, not because of it. So with that being said, what about the second one? The time that you didn't get to spend as your true self. Now, for me, this is the much harder one, and it's the one that I got caught on for a very long time. I came out as transgender when I was 20, which means I've spent nearly a fourth of my life, if I'm lucky, as something I'm not. And that comes with a lot of missed opportunities. And that hurts. From first loves to heartbreaks, friendships and hobbies, there's a lot of stuff that would have happened that didn't. And even then, what happened would have been contextualized a lot differently. I got stuck on this for a while. I would see others getting to live a life I never got, and sometimes it felt like that one teacup scene from Uptown Girls, trying to hold on, but that's just not how it is. But when there's so much that could have been different, it's completely natural to wonder about it. It could have changed everything, but honestly, it changes nothing. I think the reason I'm talking about this today is that this is something that has truly bugged me and has sort of plagued my thinking over the past few months, because you can endlessly imagine how things may have been different. But the point that I've come to now is just do it now. Everything you wish you could have done, you still can. Yes, it's cringy to be in your 20s and have pajama parties with your friends.
It's 2 a.m.
And doing fake get ready with me makeup videos.
Where am I supposed to be looking right now? In the lens! This isn't a real beauty blender. This is from Amazon Prime. I need to cancel my membership. My free membership, oh god.
But who cares? At the end of the day, it's all a part of your journey and it's fulfilling something that you missed out on. In the end, it's up to you to check that list, not only for you, but for the part of you that never got to have it. It's all up to you. And before I go, if you don't feel like you have anyone that you can have a pajama party with, or just like a girlfriend that you can talk to, first of all, my email and my social media is always in the description. feel free to message me. Second of all, see if you can go to local trans events. I understand that some people aren't in situations as fortunate as mine, where I recently got to go to one because it was pretty close to me. Some people's countries are even less accepting than Turf Island. But if you have the opportunity, try and meet up with fellow trans people in your area. It'll mean the world to them, and I'm sure it'll mean the world to you once you're actually there. Thank you for watching if you got this far. My name is Penny. Remember to pull over if you get tired. Call me back, and bye.
Oh yes.